Hi, my name's Jillian, and I am on a 48 state road trip with my dog Cece. We're car camping, and we're currently in upstate New York. And I've been wanting to make a video about my car setup because when I first started getting interested in car camping, that was like my main concern is how am I going to set up my car, which is a compact car, um, to be able to live in it on the road and have it be functional and have everything that I need. And so I started doing research mainly by watching YouTube videos of other car campers to see um, what they have and how they organized it in their car. And so my setup is not, obviously it's unique to me, but I thought I would share it so that maybe it would be helpful to other people or give you some ideas if you're thinking about car camping. So here we go. This is Cece. She's wearing her Christmas reindeer onesie pajamas because it's cold. It was cold last night. You might also hear water in the background, and it's because I'm camping right on top of a river. So that's the background noise. And here's my chair that I have set up right there. Here's a better view of our campsite. It's pretty large, picnic table. There's a couple of fire pits. It just rained last night. And it's in a neighborhood where there are some homes, but there's a lot of campsites. It's a wilderness area. And so this was actually the first campsite we saw yesterday, and we just took it. And we love it so far. So I'm going to start with the driver's side. Obviously I sit here when I'm driving. I have some organic hand sanitizer right here. This is my this is my bathroom area where I keep my bathroom supplies. So I have this pea style that I just always keep it in there, and I try to clean it regularly. I also have these that I bought on Amazon, which are compressed towels that if you put some water on them, they turn into little towelettes that you can use for the bathroom, or I've used them for like washing my hands and other stuff as well. So I really like those. And then I have my little cooler cloth, which I actually forgot was in here. That the only thing that I don't like about it, so it's hard to, like, when I clean it, it's hard to dry it out. Like, there's not a good place to put it if I have to get on the road. Obviously I don't want it drying out somewhere where it's gonna drip or anything like that. So I actually don't use it that often. Oops. And then let's see. So I actually have a plant on the road. I have this little jar of moss that seems to love it on the road. Surprisingly, it's been like thriving since I've been traveling. I don't know if you can see that, but like every time I look in there, there's like you see those bright green, that's new growth, and the darker green is like the old growth. So I had some other plants that weren't doing so well on the road that I gave to a friend. I've got my previous dog Stella in here because she loved road trips, and then I will keep my phone. I'll charge my phone when I'm driving, and then I also use Travel-Fi. So Travel-Fi, which is this little thing. This is I guess this is the router. I don't know why it's on right now. It keeps turning on by itself, which is weird. And then the charger, and I will charge. I just try to keep it plugged in whenever I'm driving, and it will pick up any wireless provider that's available in the area. So when I'm in like forests like this, it usually won't pick up, but as soon as I leave this area, it will pick up. And it's just a monthly plan, and there's different plans you can choose from, and so far I like it. Okay, so here's just a better view. There's my little things I've picked up along the way. I need to
cut that one off. But so I decided to take out all 3 of my other seats. So I only have my driver's seat inside. And here, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. There we go, for a better view. So that way I could put a bed in here and be able to like stretch out. And what I did was I went and measured, and I got a wooden board that I put down first. And then I went and I bought a thick piece of foam from Joann's, which is what other people have done, and then put my sheets on it. And so then I have my blankets and my pillows, and I have one of those little like, I don't know what you call it, reading pillows back there in case I want to sit up at night and read or do something. So here's a little bit better. There's the board. It's just like, I forgot what kind of wood it is, whatever the most basic, like plywood. And then I've got, this is the foam. And then I actually have a mattress topper on top of it that I cut from a larger one I had. And then down here, I've got my nice camera. That's my makeup bag behind it. I've got a little plastic storage box full of like toiletries that I don't use regularly, or like backups of stuff. I've got my wipes, which I use every day, and I love the water wipes. They're more expensive, but they don't have any chemicals in them like baby wipes, other baby wipes do. And then I've got this pull out. It pulls out. Let's see. This one's hard to get to, but it is supposed to pull out, and I've got my tank tops in there. I've got some more clothes right there. And then over here, I've got some sandals I can reach easily. And then this is my sunscreen that I made for the front of the car that completely covers it at night. And then usually what I'll do, because it doesn't fit as well as I'd like it to, to make it extra secure, I'll put this up on the dashboard up against it, and also my little succulent pillow to keep it in place. Okay, so this is my bathroom area, my toiletry area. It's a bit of a mess, but I have it facing out so I don't have to see it. It's hidden when the door is closed. But I got this thing online, and it just hooks onto the little hook right here. And it has all of my toiletries that I might use on a regular basis right here, which is nice. I have more clothes down here. I have my pajamas right there. I have another one of those little pull-out drawers with like socks and underwear. I would say this is my least favorite part because it's hard to get to my clothes sometimes, but I haven't figured out anything better. There's a little reading pillow. I've got my hats in here. I've got a flashlight, and then I have this calendar. Oh, there's Stella again. That I just have up there because it has Stella on it, and I didn't want it to go to waste. I've got a couple of books up there, and my laptop and my chargers, my phone charger, my laptop charger are in the bag as well. And then, if you move this, there's a secret compartment or secret storage space where I have laundry detergent. I've got some extra batteries, some more books down there. The top sheet of my sheet set, which I actually don't use because I don't need it. So I just use it to push up against this back window when I've got my window cover on it at night. And I've also got an umbrella back here. I've got this plastic storage box, which has food and kitchen items in it. And then this is my energy source. I know, battery source, whatever, electric source. So it's an EcoFlow. I don't remember the exact model. It's still at 65%. So the only annoying thing about this thing is I thought that it was going to last me a few days at a time before I had to recharge it. But it actually will only last me about 2 days, 2.5 days at the most, if all I have plugged in is my portable fridge. So that's the only thing I use this for, is to keep that fridge running, and I have to go charge it every couple of days at like the library or coffee shops, which is kind of annoying. Had I known that, I maybe would have tried to find a different one that would have lasted longer. But yeah, that's where we're at. This is Cece's side. So this is a dog bed that I just keep a blanket on it, which she always likes to mess up. And then I keep her, like, our snack pouch, and she's got like her leash down in here and her little harness. And then I also have some foam, my extra foam, like I put for her so that she's comfortable. Can we help you? I got her dog treats. I've got this bin that has a bunch of her other stuff in it too. Just little accessories and stuff for her, extra poop bags, and extra dog bowl, that kind of stuff. I've got some books and stuff in here. I've got my little carbon monoxide detector. And then behind that is where I have all of her little clothes, because she does get cold. And then I found that under here is like some extra storage that I can put some stuff. I have like some bags and stuff. And then I have this little side thing that just fits on my seat where I have little small items. And then this is my office area. It's the same thing, the same type of hanging bag that my bathroom toiletries are in, but I've got these not crossword puzzles, but word searches that I really like to do if I'm somewhere with no Wi-Fi. I like doing those. And then, you know, I've just got like pens, pencils, highlighters. Way down in this corner down here underneath the driver's seat, I have like some journals that I slide under there. I've got my little lantern up here, battery powered lantern that I use at night. And then this bin is like a hodgepodge of kitchen stuff mostly. Bowls, I've got my little camping plate, Cece's medicine, I've had my vitamins in here, toilet paper, just a bunch of random stuff. So that's the inside of the car. Okay, so here's the trunk. It looks chaotic, but it's not, I promise. So this is my portable fridge. I like it. It takes up most of the trunk, obviously. I keep it on 42 because the colder you keep it, the more energy it's going to use up. But I can fit quite a bit in here. This middle section comes out if you want to take it out. I have my pot and my pan there. I've got a cutting board. I always keep extra like plastic bags. That's what I use as my trash. Water. I like this. This is my backup water. Or I use it for Cece's water because it's steel, so it keeps everything inside fresh and cold. I have one mug that I use for everything, and I bought this one because it's black, so if it gets a little dirty, no one's gonna see or notice. Got a rag, Cece's food, bear spray. I've got this little trash can that hangs right here that I'll just put little things in and then dump it out. I've got some hand soap down there, extra coffee, extra gas or propane. Okay, so I've also got this smaller little pull-out. This is how it's supposed to work. That I have all of my eating and cooking utensils. I've got my lighter, my little tea strainer, my coffee thing. I forgot what they're called. To make coffee. Got some snacks. I've got my extra vinegar for cleaning dishes. And I think that's pretty much it for back here. So this is my little bathroom trowel. It's really cheap to buy online for digging holes to go potty in. And that's also come in handy for when my car got stuck in the sand at in like a state forest in Nebraska and I was all by myself. I was able to actually use that to dig the sand out around my tires so I could get out, which was nice. This is my portable shower. It was great at first. It has a, if I can get it out. Okay. It has like this kind of handle and you just pump this and then the water comes out, and it was great for like a couple of months, and then the little valve broke and it doesn't work anymore. And I've just been carrying it around, hoping that I could figure out how to fix it, but I can't. So I think I'm just going to throw it away and buy a different brand whenever I'm at a store that has one. And then finally, I have my table set up with some things on it. So this is just a little folding table I got at Walmart. It's not the tables that are in the camping section because those are super expensive for some reason. This is just in the regular table section, and it was like 30 bucks. So during the day, what I do is I fold it up and I put it on top of my bed, and that's where I store it when I'm during the day. At night, I will put it underneath my car, and so it's underneath there. That way, if I'm like at a truck stop or Walmart, people can't see that I have a table outside of my car. This is my camping stove. I keep it in the trunk on the right-hand side. And then this is the vinegar and water mixture that I use that I will spray on my dishes after I eat to clean them. And then I'll get to that in a second. These are my window coverings that I made. So this is the one for the back, and it folds out. I did not do a good job on that as well because I was so tired of making them at that point. But these are the main ones. So on one side I have black tape. The other side I have the Reflectix that I bought at like Lowe's or Home Depot. I think I found it at Lowe's or Home Depot, I'm not sure. But most people say, oh, it's so cheap to make these and it only takes a couple hours. It took me way longer than that to like measure everything out and get them just right. Maybe I was doing it wrong. This is another bathroom option. This little attachment that goes on, and it's by the same people that make the Kula cloth. And it's like a bidet in a bottle. That's what they should call it. Because that comes out, and that's how you, if you don't want to use toilet paper or something and have dirty toilet paper. This is my little trash bag for today. I bought this at Walmart, and the plan was to just fill up at water stations so I didn't have to buy plastic jugs of water, but I haven't been able to find as many water fill-up stations as I thought I would, or a lot of them are like programs you have to sign up for at like health food stores. So now that my portable shower's not working, I can use this because when I open that up, there's not very much water, but when I pull that, it's like I could wash my hands underneath there. I can rinse off fruits and vegetables, you know, fill up stuff. So it's a good alternative for now. And then, what was I going to do? So, I also have these window screens on my car that I bought online. That way I can roll down the window and have the screen so that bugs don't get in. And so I took it off of my front windows because I realize whenever I go through a drive-through, when this window screen is on, it's still, I can just lift it up and get my stuff, but it's kind of annoying. So they're just on the back windows right now because they also kind of help with the sun glare for Cece when we're driving. And then I also have this overhead storage. That's the last thing I was going to talk about. It's roof packs. I bought it online. As you can tell, I don't have a, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, I can't think of words today, but it's just sitting directly on my car. It doesn't attach to the rooftop rack. That's what I'm trying to say, rack. And this is made for that, so you don't have to have a rack. But basically, you use these hooks that go inside the insulation. They hook onto the insulation right inside your car. And then you put these through and you hook it. And I've never had an issue with it. Like, it does not come loose while I'm driving, even on the highway driving really fast. I've learned how to kind of tie down the extra flaps so they don't make noise when you're driving. And I even cut little holes so that I could keep the window screens on and have these hooks there. The only annoying thing, and you can fit quite a bit of stuff in here. I have a bunch of extra storage in here. Extra shoes. I have extra clothes. I have like a little portable potty that I've never used. The only annoying thing is that it says that it is waterproof. But if it rains good enough, moisture still gets in. And so if it rains really hard, I have to open it up and let it kind of dry and air out. Because I've had to throw away some stuff that just got really soaked and I didn't air it out soon enough. So that's the only annoying thing about that. And then the other annoying thing is that when I've got these hooks in the car, when it rains really heavy, water can get in these little tiny crevices and it will drip down inside the car. So that's where we're at. But yeah, that's what we've got going on. And if you have any comments or questions or whatever, put it in the comment section below. Say bye, Cece. Oh, that's what I was going to say. It was about this. So I've learned, just to make sure stuff doesn't get wet, I've been putting it in plastic bags to put in the overhead. But sometimes stuff will still get a little bit wet.